Good evening, citizens. It is your HeroFizzer. And tonight it is time once again for Senran Kagura Shinovi Versus, which I think at this point we are pretty much we are in the final stretch of the Hanzo Academy route. So what are we going to do after this? May have something different in mind next week, but we will definitely be back for Shinovi Versus. Like, I like to do these in small little spurts, and we'll see how this goes. But keep in mind, if you do enjoy the content, please remember you can follow and subscribe. It helps the channel out every little bit, especially with the No Nut November subathon going on. Remember, if you subscribe, if we reach 10 subscribers, we will have a watch-along of the Zack Snyder cut of Justice League. I mean, we're not quite having a Justice League here, that's for sure. So, yeah, let us get started. Last time we were here, we were on the cusp of finishing off Chapter 4, which I'm pretty sure is just... It's gonna just be Asuka versus Hamura. I just know it is. Because that's just how these things work, you know? Or, you know, Shinovi Versus could throw me a curveball on this. I don't know. I'm just spitballing here. Let me just take one quick drink and then we'll be on the way. I forgot to get water. God. I am not used to like, just suddenly rushing through these things. It's fine. I think I can do an hour without water. It'll be fine. That said, let us begin the game officially. Yeah. So, I left off before we finished off Chapter 4, and because, like, as you can see, we've got 6 more battles to go through, according to this. Unless there's, like, some kind of a secret I'm not aware of. I don't know for sure, but that being said... Oops, sorry. Moving my mic just a little bit. Let's see what happens, shall we? If we run short on time, I may try one of the girls' heart things, whatever those are supposed to be about. Oh, I see now. I hope everybody had a good Saturday. I know mine was very long. First time doing the whole 9 o'clock shift. Not my favorite thing, but, you know, it pays the bills. We haven't had a fight like this in a long time. Yeah, it definitely brings back memories. I mean, you say that, but how long has it been since the events of Burst Renewal? You've been keeping up with your training since then, I hope. Not I see, but I hope. Of course! I trained with everybody else. That didn't help you with Miyabi. Oi. I was already thrashed when Miyabi showed up. Are you still? That's a very interesting question. Are you still thrashed? Because I have to imagine, you know, dealing with something like that had to have taken a lot out of her. Not to mention, like, she was already injured, so, like, how injured is she at this point in the training? Right. Real Shinobi don't need excuses. You know, last game was all about good Shinobi and evil Shinobi just, like, being cut of the same cloth. Is the lesson of this game gonna be what is and isn't a real Shinobi? Well, how about you? You went at her from behind, and you still couldn't hit her. Well, that... I was going easy on her. Didn't want to win that way, you know? Just because I'm evil doesn't mean I fight dirty. Wouldn't that imply exactly that? And weren't you just the one talking about the good and evil Shinobi thing? I know, I mock myself. I deserve it. Nice excuse. You must not be a real Shinobi. Well, she's got you there. No, really, you've been training hard? Who do you think you're talking to? There's no way I would miss a beat. Tomko, give me a beat! No! Not one day ever, huh? I don't know. I've got to say, by the way, you have very nice skin. Okay, not sure where that came from, but thanks. Although it's funny coming from the one who has tan lines on her, I'm just saying. No, I'm jealous. See, my skin's all scarred up from all that brutal training. Oh, what? You think I'm soft? I've got battle scars too. Not where you can see them. Yeah, where are they? What, does Hanzo teach how to make them invisible? That would be an interesting technique. On my butt! All my scars are on my butt! I can show it to you right now! I was kidding! I don't want to see your butt! I mean, I would. Fine then, I guess you believe me. And by the way, where are all your scars supposed to be? How do you think she got those tan lines? I guess being a renegade must really cut into your training schedule, huh? Sorry, really quickly. Word of advice. Do not eat salted almonds before a stream unless you have water with you. I made that mistake, as you can probably tell. It's fine. We'll we'll try to continue. I have them on my inner thighs. Hamura, I'm going to tell you right now, that is not a scar. Oh, really? Show me. Cut it out. It's embarrassing. Alright, fine. Only one way to settle this. Better do your best, or you're just going to get another scar on your butt. You worry about your butt. I got mine covered. Nice save there. Not for long. Oh my god, girls. Just fuck already. I mean, this is the only way to prove your scars. Just fight each other until your clothes tear off. Oh god, this again. I gotta say, did not miss any of these girls. I don't know, like, they have some very good chemistry, if you ask me. But, you know, when you've had like 3 games together, of course you're gonna have, you know, that kind of an ordeal. Oh, it's the other way. That felt pointless. Only 200 hit combo, huh? At what point you get an achievement? Alright. You know, I wouldn't do this, but I've said it already. It's like, when the crowds are this big, I might as well just get it going, because otherwise it's just taking way too much time. I mean, I'm not really sure what I'm worried about. I'm not on a time limit like Mega Evolution in Legends VA is. Although, and I mean, that is a very understandable thing, because you don't want your Mega Pokemon to, you know, be that overpowered. Especially because when the rules change for something like Pokemon, like Legends EA obviously is a lot different from where we are with Arceus and even like the usual main games. Like, yeah, formula is going to be a little bit different. So it's like, okay, well, we don't have traditional. I was going the wrong way this whole time. God, fucking. Like, I don't know. Where are you pointing then? Because, like, you got... Yeah, like, you're in the middle of the road. Like, you could have just pointed me to the stairs. This is all pointless. This is actually very pointless right now. Alright, fight time, I guess. Okay, yep, nope, I am... No. You know what? Screw you! I am not giving you any opportunities. I am trying not to give you any opportunities, but holy fuck! There we go. Jesus. Hey, Dampier, hope you're having a good evening. Hope your Saturday went well also. Just in the middle of this. Another Asuka Hamura fight, as I kind of expected. Holy crap! Her jeans turned into a thong, that's new. Now see, this I like. I don't know why they didn't start Hamura off like this, because otherwise it's literally just the Heavy Joe uniform. It's okay. Well, yeah. Like, today was definitely a long day for me, I'm not gonna lie. But that's kind of the nature of this time of year, isn't it? Got my roommate a mattress for a decent price, so pretty happy. Oh, that's good. Although oh my god, that was so loud. I don't know what counts as a well, I say that, but like, I work at a place that sells mattresses, so it's like, you'd think I'd know better. No. Not even giving you a chance. Like, I know they cannot go up for like $600,000, $700,000. It's just... It's a lot of money for something like that. I get it, but like, still. There was a point in my life where I looked at furniture and I said to myself, I shouldn't have to pay as much for this stuff as I do a PS3 or a PS4, which kind of tells you how old that line of thinking is. Like, I have no doubts I'm very wrong about that nowadays, but still. I'd like to say I won, but how hard were you trying? That really has become the theme of this story, hasn't it? Before I answer that, were you able to master your ninja art? What? Green! Wow, I feel like there's power shining out from inside me. Power. Yeah, now that line of thinking is reversed. Tell me about it. Sorry to go on a tangent here, but hearing that the next Xbox system is going to cost like $1,200, especially like the next PlayStation is probably going to be the same cost. It's like, the whole point of a console is to be cheaper than a computer. Like, this computer actually cost me, like, about $1,000 roughly. I kind of regret that now because 1 terabyte of data is not enough. I think I've spent more on that in the long run. Like, I bought an 8 terabyte and then I had to buy this 24 terabyte hard drive just so I can keep track of my VODs and everything else. And it's like, good lord. Like, I really shouldn't have to pay that much for a console. Nice. I knew you'd get there. You fought just to help me master the art. Well, wasn't that the point of this? That's why I'm here, remember? I can finally stand up to Gessen now. Thanks, Amara. Also... Okay, no, her tailings are there. They're just very... Like, they are just barely there. I wonder if it's just the model. Not a problem. Alright, maybe at this point they didn't really decide on her tail lines. I'd have to go check the 3DS games to figure that out. Well, you've seen how strong she is. But I'm stronger. That's all there is to it. If she can't beat up a cloud, she sure as heck can't beat me up. Hey, Amara. After this whole Shinobi Battle Royale thing, why don't you and I fight? A real fight. Not like this. Why? You got a death wish? Of course not. I just want to feel how strong you really are. Oh, you want to feel me now, do you? You're the most powerful friend I have. You know, beside from Ikaruga, Katsuragi, Yagyu, Miyabi. You know, my friends, my classmates, the people that make up the Hanzo Academy Shinobi. You know, aside from them, you're the most powerful friend I have. Asuka, your insults are not working. Well, when you put it that way... Fine, if we both survive the Shinobi Battle Royale, we'll have a showdown. It's a showdown, going round town, don't you mess around. Showdown, put your nose down. Showdown. Honestly, there's a small part of me that wouldn't be surprised if this turns into a 4-way Shinobi Battle Royale. A fatal 4-way, if you will. Only a C. WTC. Christ, I got a lot of Homestar on the mind today. Kindergarten smock, military uniform, armor bikini, but it's blue. Yeah. Spandex unitard. Just call it a Zentai suit. Everybody else does. Actually, how are we on Zenny funds? Alright. Yeah, not gonna worry about that now. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I hope that the outfits I buy in the Hanzo story carry over into the other ones. Yeah, so now we should be in chapter 5. Yep. Defeat the boss. Oh. God, no wonder they've been so strong. Okay, no, this is the lowest difficulty I can go on. Okay. And yeah, we're skipping. I think we're gonna skip through most of this. Nozomi. Oh, this is Yagyu, okay. I feel like this story had to have been told elsewhere, but... yeah. We're not sticking through this for very long. Oh, man. That is weird to see Yagyu without an eye patch, though. Like, you're so used to her without it. But when Nozomi was killed in a traffic accident, that whole part of me died with her. Every day after that, before I opened my eyes in the morning, I wished that her death had been a bad dream. But no matter how many times I prayed, Nozomi didn't come back, and I always rolled over and cried. Well, it could be worse. Look at Futaba's mother. I spent most of each day drowning in misery. I forgot how to smile. 2 years after she died, I found a surprise, a change inside myself. I didn't cry for her so much, at least not compared to when I cried every day. Time keeps moving forward, so it's natural that the past fades away little by little. If I forgot Nozomi, I'd never forgive myself. But just as my parents said, I can feel the memories of my sister slipping away. I needed some way to keep her memories with me, so I grabbed her ribbon, and I made an eye patch and put it on my right eye. It cut my vision in half and gave me trouble seeing things, but I could live without that. As long as I wore her ribbon, I would never forget her. That's why I still wear the eye patch to this day. Yeah, that's all I really wanted to get through with Yagyu's story. Because, like, so she's not really blind in the eye. The thing with her is just... it's a reminder of her sister. Like, it's not as bad as being blinded, but it's like, goddamn. Like, having to carry that as a reminder, that there are better ways to do it, but, man. Here they come! Hibari, Yagyu, what kept you two? Oh, you know, we were in the middle of... I was just in the middle of doing some stuff. I was stuffed. Yagyu! It was my fault. I'm sorry. I'm sorry too! What were the two of you doing alone? It's private. Well, not anymore, now that we know that one of you was stuff. You weren't doing anything unspeakable, were you? Yeah. Well, what does it matter? We're all here now. You know, all of us, the people off screen. That's right. And it's a beautiful day, brisk and clear. You can see the very peaks of the mountains. Thank you for that, Grandpa. Alright. Sorry. Listen, we're close to finishing the game. If we go through the VN scenes, we're not making it. Here it is, the final event of the Shinobi Battle Royale. If you want to live as Shinobi, failure is not an option. Your defeat means your death as Shinobi. Nothing less. Asuka, Ikaruga, Katsuragi, Yagyu, and Hibari, come back alive. I'll do my best. Of course. You got it. Understood. I'll give it my all. You know, off here, over here. Homura, Yomi, Hikage, Mirai, and Haruka. Thank you again for all your help. No worries. It was good practice for our Shinobi Battle Royale with Heavy Joe. Homura, I have one more thing to ask. It's about your master, Suzune. Something wrong with Master Suzune? Well, I can't call her that anymore. Now I guess she's just Rin to me. Like the Tintin. Yeah, when we started being renegades, that's the name she told us to use. You know, in that fight that you have against her when you complete the game that I never bothered to play through because, oh my god, I'm pretty sure that's going to be balls hard to deal with. So, what about her? Haha, I see. That makes sense. I'm actually surprised he never put 2 and 2 together that Rin is Suzune. Because I believe Rin is the one that he knew her as. What'd I miss? Well, a lot, but, you know, thankfully I actually went through those VN bits. Oh, just wanted to say you had a great master, that's all. And apparently Fizzer can't keep my voice straight for whatever reason. Yeah, thanks. Can't argue with that. Now, the time has come. Each of you, proceed with your own battle. Alright, I guess we're on it. I still find this to be an odd pairing. Oh hey Yagi, you're all brave for showing up and stuff. You're totally not gonna win, you know. Win or lose, I'm here to fight. Yeah, that's weird. Like, how come? To protect what's precious to me. Yeah, okay, like, I don't really care about why we're fighting in junk. Then why fight at all if you don't care? Oh, can we not get all serious right now? Like, that just isn't me. You're fighting for someone, aren't you? As if you think I'm that kind of person? All I want is your pretty eye patch. Oh boy, you're in for it now. You're a poor liar. People don't risk their lives for fashion accessories. You have not met this woman. Then again, neither have I, really. Oh, maybe you don't. Like, when it comes to buying a new brand name item, my friend Mizuho would definitely put her life on the line. I don't think we're talking about that kind of way. I'm not talking about your friend. I'm talking about you. What do you fight for? Wow, are you like a shrink or something? Like, who are you and what have you done with the real Yagi? You clearly don't know Yagi that well, Shiki. I may not be my old self, but this is who I am. Just as you fight for someone close to another side of yourself. Look, let's just get this over with. I mean, you know, like, way too much already, so I'm gonna have to kill you anyway. Try it! This ought to be something. I don't know if it's gonna be good or bad. It's just, it's gonna be something. Ah, we're having fun, aren't we, girls? Just having a good time. Don't stop me now, I'm having such a good time. I'm having a ball. You down? Okay. Oh, come on! Where did you two even come from? Oh, okay. This is how it's gonna be then, huh? I swear. You know, here's the thing. Like, I understand why Yagyu has the eye patch, but it reminds me of a bit from Celebrity Deathmatch that I actually had in my mind recently. Not one of the better episodes, I would argue. Come on. Stay down! This was like actually like I believe it was a reboot. Like, they just uncanceled the show around that time. And this was an episode where they dealt with bringing back dead celebrities. Like, just as an example, I think Rodney Dangerfield was one of them. And Adam West was on there despite the fact the dude is clearly not dead. But one of the ones was involving Jamie Foxx and Ray Charles, because Jamie Foxx played as Ray in the movie. And the bit was about how Ray Charles was mad at how Jamie Foxx portrayed him in the film. And Jamie Foxx came back with, well, wait a second. In order to understand how it was to be blind, I made sure to put a blindfold on for a week. To which Ray Charles replies, for a week? Does it look like I can take a blindfold off my eyes? I don't know, it's always a fun bit to me. But then I find out apparently Jamie Foxx actually didn't blindfold himself. Apparently it was like he glued his eyes shut or something. I'm not sure what the actual fact about that is, but still. Like if he actually glued his eyes shut, that is... I don't know, that seems worse, if you ask me. Oh my god, okay. Honestly, I'm so much better off just doing it like this. Screw you too! Oh my god. Yeah, it's very interesting. I don't know, like I said though, I'm not sure if it actually is a fact or not that Jamie Foxx did glue his eyes shut. That's what I was told when I told this to somebody else, but like the blindfold thing I could actually understand, but... Oh, hello. I am its protector, the HeroFizzer. Incoming! Hello, Fred! Thank you for the raid. Hope you are doing well. Hope you've been doing well this evening. Not much. I hope you've been doing fine. Thank you for the raid. I don't know why Frosty Tools isn't doing anything to tell you that to do the shout out. Give me 1 second to take care of that. Of course, I forget how it is because it's been a while since I've had to do it. Manually, that is. Oh yeah, Sonic Racing Crosswords. I forgot about that. Mostly because whatever it was we were talking about last night was so crazy go nuts. Okay, no, it doesn't. God damn it! I forget how it goes. I'm trying. Yeah, Ruby is Final Fantasy VIII. I don't think that was the only thing you mentioned, but man, that threw me for a loop. There we go. Now we got the shout-out going. Yeah. I think you also mentioned something about Persona 5 being similar to Final Fantasy VIII, but Ruby was one of the other big points you made. And it's like... that wasn't the kind of mind... well, the thing I wanted to hear at, like, that time of night. Like, what was it, 12:30? Yeah, that's it. To a lesser extent, some character similarities between Ryuji and Zell from Final Fantasy VIII. And it's like, I definitely get it. FF8 is nothing like P5. Maybe not in execution, but like character archetypes, like at least Zell and Ryuji. Because if I'm not mistaken, I know Zell has a younger sister, but he's also got a single mom, who he gets teased for a lot, if I'm not mistaken. So, I don't know, it kind of, there's something there. There is something there, but, like, you also have to remember, this was like 12:30, 12:45 at night, so like, anything like that was going to, like, just throw me for a loop. I don't know if I'd call Cypher Akechi, but I could kind of see it. Alright, why are the boxes yellow and Stream Manager now? We could see Quisitus as Makoto Sai, but I guess in some ways, but I mean, she's not a teacher. Yeah, the rabbit, I mean, that was a weird, like, thing to just listen to in the middle of the night. When, like, I was already dead tired, but... What else was there? I mean, as far as the Ruby comparisons go, I know I was asking something like, is there like something akin to Faunus, where, you know, you have your fantastical racism going on? 'Cause I'm reminded of, like, I know there was something that going on with Laguna and his group. The big thing was the Ruby basically ripped off FF8 and a bunch of concepts. I mean, to be fair. I don't know if I'd say Ruby ripped off Final Fantasy VIII. Like, there are a lot. The thing is, a lot of tropes I think carried over from, like, other things to help create Ruby. But I wouldn't be surprised either if Monty did use some of Final Fantasy VIII as a basis. Not entirely, just some. Alright, just try me now, bitch. Ripped off, no. Inspired by prop. That's what I'm saying, though. I did check. There is no direct Faunus comparisons in FF8. Holy crap. Oh, no. Come, okay. I did say try me, didn't I? There is, however, a direct comparison with FF10 in the Al Bhed. Please just end her. Alright. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Really? She still keeps her top... Oh, there... Well, no, yeah, okay. Okay, so yeah, I guess the Al Bhed would make a lot more sense. I knew there was something involving, I knew there had to be something. Because, like, I know there was a war with Laguna and his crew. Suddenly, I want pound cake. Yeah, dude, I would want a pound Shiki's cake, I'm not gonna lie. Damn it. Al Bhed, how are they the same? Probably, well, I don't know, because, like, the Faunus are all different types of animal. The Al Bhed are just... Oh, wait, no, yeah, there is, like... Everybody is racist towards the Al Bhed. He does have kind of a point. It's not the same thing as, human beings with animal traits, but yeah, they do get a lot of discrimination. Enough. You lost. If you press on, you'll die. Who says you get to decide? I get to choose when I lose. I'm losing the Valley Girl here, goddamn. Don't you think Kurakage would be sad to lose you? Don't talk like you know everything. I have to make his perfect world. They were shunned due to religious beliefs, not physical. Alright, this is gonna be a fascinating one. Even if it means going against his beliefs? Like I said, I don't talk like you know everything. I may not know everything, but even if he does still want that world, he wouldn't want you to die for him. If he was that cold of a person, I don't think you'd care for him as much as you do. Sadly, the fondness is not FF-based, but just bad racial bigotry allegory. Which I don't think they really did they didn't go very far with it in Ruby, I think. But like, you know, Mani died, they shifted course completely after Volume 3, they killed Pyrrha, they made Yang lose an arm, and just... Volume 4 sucked, man. Am I wrong? Master Kurakage? What? I'm sorry, Master Kurakage. I couldn't live up to your expectations. It is so hard to do the Valley Girl voice while she is in this mood. I hope Hibari and the others are alright. So you're just gonna be here comforting the naked Valley Girl. Okay. Alright, go ahead. D? I know that's her cup size, but come on. My issue is that we always see the outrage of the oppressed presented throughout the White Fang, aka the bad guys. You know, that is a very good point. Like, you're not seeing it from the other perspective. Like, you have Blake's perspective, and, you know, you see a little bit of the bigotry against somebody like Velvet, who, you know, doesn't do anything. Yeah. I guess, yeah, that is definitely... I mean, I guess you kind of see, like, you know, that little haven that Blake's dad runs and everything else, but it's like, I don't know if that's enough. I don't know, I do kind of see, like, the comparisons, but it's like, I never would have really thought of, like, you know, Ruby having some inspiration from Final Fantasy, I guess. It's just... Well, yeah, that's kind of why I stopped watching after Volume 4. Like, I thought, like, things would get better by Volume 5, but just watching the first episode, just, it didn't inspire excitement towards what comes after. And hearing what they did to Penny, my god. Oh, hey, Hibari, are we gonna play today? I'm not here to play. Yeah, you're right. Come on, Hibari, even I know that much. Also, is that like a bandage in her hair? I've seen her in Peach Beach Splash, and I'm just like, I don't know what's going on with that. Did she hurt her hair? No, you don't get it. I'm not here for games at all. Volume 5 isn't the worst. That spot is reserved for Volume 8. Yeah, I'm not gonna go any further. Alright, we've got like 5 minutes until the next break, so... I do have to catch up on Ruby to understand the timing of the movie version of the JLA crossover. See, I mean to watch that. I gotta watch that at some point. Just like... If I'm not gonna do anything Ruby, watch anything Ruby, like I can at least enjoy the expanded universe of it and see how that goes. Well, Pooh, why do you even show up then? I came here to fight you. What? Fighting's boring. Everybody should play instead. Well, I like playing more than fighting too. Although doesn't the JLA crossover stuff happen like during the Beacon Academy stuff? So it'd be like somewhere between 1 and 3 volume, right? Then why are you gonna fight? We all gotta grow up someday, you know. Gotta play hard while we can. We work hard. We play hard. Or you can literally watch anything else. Really? That doesn't feel like it, because I've seen I've seen some clips of it. It does look like they're in their beacon outfits, so I don't get it. All I want to do is play with everybody, but they keep on going away. Daddy's gone and Mommy's gone and Minori. It's all because of fighting. If everyone played, everything would be peaceful. I mean, could you imagine a world without lawyers? I hate fighting. Fighting can just go away. I understand what you're saying. I do. But listen, Minori, sometimes people have to fight. Honestly, I kind of want to see the JLA stuff for myself to really judge it. Even if you're scared and you're hurt and want to run away, sometimes you have to stand up for the people you love. I don't know what it is about Ruby that just like brings out these conversations like they do. Because this isn't the first time. This has definitely happened in my own Discord server. Like, just the mention of Ruby. I don't get it at all. Oh, but I know in your heart that you understand. That's why you're here right now, isn't it? No, it's not. No, it's not. We're not that different. So, if she just wants to play all the time, why is she a shinobi? We want to look out for the people we love. We're the same thing, you and I. And if you don't want to listen, I'll prove it to you. Ruby JLA 1 uses a lot of beacon stuff, but there is a plot twist. Ruby JLA 2 takes place after whatever the last volume of Ruby was. Alright then. I guess that makes sense. I'm gonna have to see it for myself, but it's like... okay. Why does that... every time... you'd think I'd be used to that by now. Oh, okay, we've got a bear. Alright, watch me as I put this bear on notice. Alright, I am going to say this though, I'm not going to play through the ad break. I think I'm going to actually get myself some water because I could really need some right now. As I said earlier, never eat almonds, salted almonds, roasted almonds even. Without water. Just not a very good idea. Go down already! Alright. God, this feels so cheap. But hey, it works! Alright, I'll get to your, the last one in a bit, once the break's done, Fred. Okay, we're gonna take a break now. Well, not now. Okay. The DC-focused one basically has the DCU being corrupted by the Influx Remnant in a total mindfuck concept that is truly awful. Basically, one version is someone who understood the assignment, while the other was someone who just did generic DCU plot number 572. Which I guess doesn't surprise me. Like, you're gonna have somebody who's gonna do the research that for the crossover, as they should, whereas somebody else is it's just going to be like, okay, I don't know these characters, I don't know what I'm gonna do with them, so, I don't know, we'll just do something else, I guess. Anyway, let's continue. Honestly, the Giantess stuff is kind of fun. Like, how could I not love it? Oops. Okay, good. I can course correct. It's kind of worried that it wasn't going to happen. Her weapon is a okay. What the? Where in the Looney Tunes were you hiding that thing? There it is. Yeah, we've seen so little of Minori. I'm just gonna let her have this. Her hammer space. I know, but Jesus Christ, I didn't even realize that, like, she could... Oh, I guess that backpack is there for a good reason, but still. Like, her weapon is... Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Okay, okay, that's... Can we get out of the water for a change? I guess not. Alright. Yeah, speaking of Looney Tunes... Yeah, Hibari's just crushing her like a pancake under her ass. You know, on the one hand, I'm not surprised that I have actually found Giantess porn of Hibari before, but it's like, it was a very rare occurrence. Like, literally not something that you would see every day. Even in the Senran Kagura circles. I'm more surprised that there isn't more of her in that state of being, because there is a lot. Let me tell you, there is a lot. Oh, what's your sob song now? Yeah, I hate you, Hibari. Minori, if I lose, I can't make Grandpa Kurakagi happy anymore. That's why I didn't want to fight. You really love Kurakagi. Grandpa played with me a lot after Mommy and Daddy couldn't. You know, I feel like this is definitely something we missed in the end bits. On the one hand, I kind of regret that. On the other hand, there is not enough time for that. He played with me until it got dark. I was happy, really happy. Because I could forget how Mommy and Daddy are gone when I was playing with him. You already said that. If I won, Grandpa Kurakagi'd get better and play with me again. Oh, Minori, honey, I'm afraid that's really not how it works. What? What do you mean, get better? Stupid Hibari, you're mean and I hate you! Guess she doesn't want to talk anymore. Anyway, I won. I should check out the total mood whiplash right there, Hibari. God damn. You've got a crying child in front of you, and that's their first thought. I'm actually surprised I got an A. I guess on the bright side, Hibari isn't exactly dominating the Hanzo conversation this time around. Because literally, well, not literally, but Chapter 3 of the Hanzo stuff in Burst Renewal literally focused on nothing but her. And it's like, she's not my favorite, so that kind of hinders my enjoyment of that part. There you are. This time, you and I fight to the death. Hey, do we really have to try and kill each other? Of course we do. Last one standing is the true victor. But my name's Katsuragi. A winner cannot be established any other way. Well, I'll fight you for real, if you're sure. But let me ask you one thing. What is it? Say you do kill me. Even if you do win the battle, could you really tell Kurakagi that? You don't know nothing about Master Kurakagi. You're right. I don't. That's why I'm asking you. So it's I guess they're getting mental with each other, mind games and all that. Master Kurakagi doesn't want us killing people. But in order for Master Kurakagi's wish to come true, we need to unite all Shinobi schools. So you want to unite Shinobi schools? Do we have to fight? Yes, because I'm into that. I guess that does kind of suit Yozakura. But hear me out on this, because like now I'm thinking to myself, okay, so you want to unite all the Shinobi schools, but if you win the battle royales, you burn down the other person's school. So it's like, what are you uniting exactly? Like, are you forcing the other schools to burn down so that all the Shinobi come to Gessen? Is that the plan? Did I miss a step? I may have missed a step. I'm not gonna lie, I may have missed a step, but this is all you're fighting to burn down one another's schools to unite everybody. I may be thinking too hard. And in order for that to happen, someone's got to do the dirty work, and we'll gladly stain our hands for him. Yeah, but if you stain your hands, you can't exactly wash them. I see. Well, it looks like we're not going to talk this out then. You and me, we've got nothing to talk about. We're here to fight. That's all. Alright, let's get it on! Now let us begin the elegant battle between punches and kicks. Well, when you put it like that... It's not that you're thinking too hard, she's just not thinking. Or maybe Kurakage is not thinking, I don't know. Like, I do this a lot, I do admit, I do tear apart some plot points because sometimes they just sound so very ridiculous. But like this one, I don't think really makes sense, because the whole point of these battle royales is to burn down one another's schools. And if we're burning down one another's schools, how are we supposed to unite? It's like you're kind of forcing the other shinobi to join you in a school that you don't want to be a part of. Kicks versus punches. So Kamen Rider Ichigo versus Kamen Rider Nigo. Oh, so that reminds me. During the break, I was checking my Blue Sky DMs, and I got a message from somebody that I guess was trying to commission me. They asked if I was doing, okay, I don't think I can say it. They wanted to know if I was able to use certain slurs for my writing, you know, race play, and I told them, no, I don't do that. That is not my thing. And it's like, I don't think I've ever really been known to do that kind of thing. Like, so it's like, why are you coming to me for this? I might edit that out for the VOD, but it's a very odd thing for somebody to just like... There are other writers who are willing to do that. I'm not denying that, but... I mean... I've never been known to use slurs, I guess. Like I got a weird amount of requests for, like, Indian women being overpowered by white guys. But I never used slurs for that, so it's like, why would you think that? Actually, I wonder if I don't even remember if I, like, banned that from my list of, things I will not write. I never directly did, but it definitely needs to go up there. Just so, like, I don't get asked about it ever again. Why, you little... She really just said that, didn't she? I guarantee with a question like that, they were probably trying to get a free fic. I don't know, because, well, here's the other thing, like... I'm not going to pull it up now because I'm in the middle of this, but... I told them, you know, if you want to get a commission from me, that, you know, you got to get it through VGen, and they're like, the fuck is VGen? Which is like, okay, yeah, you clearly aren't paying attention now, are you? And I have lost a heavy amount of HP during this bit, huh? Oh, I get it. Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Well, this kick is too hard. This kick is too soft. But this kick is just right. Like, if they were gonna ask for a free one, I would have assumed they would have actually said something about that, but... That was quick. I wonder if it's actually possible for me to beat her before she can transform. Sounds like someone that wants free stuff, even if that's not the case. Yeah, but... honestly, it's still better than... Oh no. Alright, well, I tried. I guess it's still better than getting those DMs where somebody's like, hi, I'm an artist. I'd love to collaborate with you. Would you like to commission me? It's like, who does that? I would love to know what started that trend and who thinks that is a very good trend to do, because that is like that is definitely one of my least favorite DMs to get. They are terrible, because it's like, even if you actually are a good artist, like, I'm not going to come to you because you came to me to ask me to pay for something I don't have the funds for. If I like your art, I will save the funds and I will save it for another time. Yeah, don't get me started on the DM collab messages. Yeah, as far as Discord goes, I've learned that if they're in a server that I'm in, but I'm not active in, I'll basically ignore them. If the DM doesn't start with, like, you know, hey, I'd like to request you, or, you know, I liked this, I'd love to commission you. If it's like, if it just says, hey, zup, you know, all that stuff, I am ignoring it. There is no reason for me to bother with those kinds of requests. Just, lovely view. Kind of reminds me of I'm reminded of that clip that I put up, that it was like literally the first thing I had Sarumi edit for me, where Asuka's looking sad, but her, like, if you move the camera around, her breasts are just so on display. It's like, looks like I'm the winner. It's not a trend. Stupid people are just not that creative. Fair, but I've never actually experienced it until maybe, like, the tail end of, you know, like, Twitter getting bought out. How many times do I have to tell you, old man? This isn't over till you finish me off. Old man. Oh, yeah, sorry, no, I had a SpongeBob meme in the mind. It happens. I said I wouldn't kill anyone. Besides, I won either way. My favorite is the Discord DMs from people pretending to be larger streamers. You know, it's very weird, because I actually did get a DM from somebody who does have a Twitch account, so I don't know what that's about. That was a odd thing. You'd think they would learn better, but... And they also knew, like, what the last thing was that I streamed when I asked them about it, just to make sure that they weren't a bot, but no, I guess they really are just that bad. Still trying to keep your hands clean, huh? You're one to talk. You've got gauntlets. You don't have to worry about getting blood on your hands when you got your hands covered in that stuff. You're too naive. You think you can protect what's near and dear to you that way? Yes, I do. Alright, let me break it down for you. You kill me or they execute your parents. Simple, right? You know about that? Yeah, I always run background checks on my enemies. I don't know if I should be impressed or not with that. Now, kill me and save your parents. Kill me and take that victory. Sorry, but no. What the? You're turning your back on your parents? God, Yozakura's hair is as shiny as a bull. Yeah, if that's what it takes. Why? Because even if I kill you and save their lives, it'd still break their hearts. They became renegades to save your life, Yozakura, and I know they'd do it again. What? No way. Yeah, I think this ties into something that only happens in Estival Verses, but Katsuragi's boots and Yozakura's gauntlets all seem to come from, like, the same thing, apparently. So they are kind of bound to each other in a way. It's rather interesting. The two assassins, they were your... Yeah, that's right. And that's why you're not going to kill me. Yeah, I'm not going to kill you. For my parents' sake, I won't kill you. Well done. I concede. What you said about breaking their hearts. I never thought about how Master Kurakage would feel after I die. You have taught me something, Katsuragi. Never start a land war in Asia? Thank you for understanding. Guess the rest is up to Ikaruga and Asuka, huh? I mean, what happens if it's like 4-1? I don't remember if that's ever been like does it have to be a clean sweep or like what? But yeah, some people, it's ridiculous. Actually, let me take a second to double check that. Yeah, they wanted to talk comms like back in October. That's it. So yeah, they have like no idea about like how I do my commissions. So it's a little unsavory in that regard. And here you are. Yes, here I am. Finally. Finally, I can take vengeance. I have no idea why you hate me so much. Yeah, that's a reasonable response. Could you just tell me the reason already? I can't fight you if I have no idea what makes you angry at me. Yeah, I love that. It's like, why? Why are you like this? And Ikaruga is just finally done with her shit. You stole my time. Your time? Indeed. Because of you, I was separated from Master Kurakage. What are you talking about? I lost both my mother and father when I was small. Master Kurakage took care of me as if I were family. The days I spent with him and the others were so precious to me. One day, without warning, the Tyro Family Corporation took me away from him. Ah yes, the paid-in exposure scam. Yeah, I have no idea what the fuck they were talking about, but like, just very weird. Next time, if I get another message from them, I'm probably just gonna block them. They took you away? Why? They are distantly related to me, though I had never met them. You are the reason they came for me. Why? Tyro Corporation had no worthy heirs, so they copied the rivals at the whole organization. As the whole family organization adopted you, they adopted me. Okay, so this is a different kind of parallel compared to what Yomi has. I see. So that's why you blame me. So, just because Ikaruga's adopted parents did something because Ikaruga's brother sucks at being a shinobi, I guess every corporation decided, well, I want my daughter to be a shinobi. Oh, I don't have a daughter? Okay, I'll just adopt one, I guess. I may be nitpicking. I may be a little pedantic about this stuff. If you had not accepted the adoption, I could have stayed with Master Kurakage. If you think my excuse is laughable, then go ahead and laugh. Okay. Okay, I'm done. This world is insane. I know, right? But regardless, you are the source of my pain. Why didn't you just go back to Kurakage yourself? I tried. I tried so many times, but when I finally made it, it was too late. What do you mean, too late? Enough. I've waited too long for this already. Now I know why you hate me. I know how sad it is to be separated from someone precious to you. But that doesn't mean I'm going to stand by and let you win. Yes, this world really is insane, but... Again, I may just be way too pedantic about... What is that stutter? But it's like, it's weird, because it's like, you know, Shinobi are supposed to be operating in secret, and yet it feels like it operates around Shinobi. It's a very odd thing. Okay. Screw you guys. Screw it! I say... Oh, right, I forgot I put her in this one. Oh my god. Oh, that was a race, but... How badly am I gonna need these items? I've been doing decently. I don't think I've had a single game over yet, have I? I could be wrong. There! Wow. I don't know what is doing that, but they are stuttering like crazy. It's weird. Crap. Okay. How are you done yet? Jesus. I don't know why that was so painful and agonizing stuff, but it was. And now it's gonna get worse. Although it's not gonna be worse for... Okay, that was lucky. Oh, come on! Like, this should not be this bad. Oh, well. Yeah, these characters are just like stuttering around, and I don't think it's my fault. How has this been the toughest one so far? I don't understand. And now I'm frozen. Well. Oh, finally. Right? Finally, yes. Oh, crap. No, come on. No. Okay. Hold on. Oh my god. You were frozen today! Fred, you are fucking lucky I know that reference. I was frozen today! Actually, funny thing, I was watching Wrestling with Regret review that movie, like, just the other day. So, okay. Holy crap, she is... Oh, that is deep. Oh, this may not be easy. But yeah, it was very fascinating to remind myself, oh yeah, The Undertaker is in that movie, and oh yeah, they make him talk like a baby for some reason. Oh crap. I might actually be screwed this time. How do I... How have I been playing the game for this long and I don't remember how to lock onto the opponent? Don't you dare. Like, the more I think about it too, it is a freaking miracle. Wow, that sounded different. It's a freaking miracle Hulk Hogan was even allowed to act in anything after... Oh crap, come on. Jesus. Like, No Holds Barred was not a great movie. We can all agree on that, right? As opposed to The Undertaker sounding like some drunk Texan. Like, it was an actual baby voice is my point. Like, I don't know, I guess somebody thought that was a good joke, but it, like, it wasn't really? Wait, am I actually locked up? No, I'm not. Why does this become the fight that gives you the most trouble? Why? Oh, of course, now I get it. And remember, Steven Seagal had a film career that lasted until 2019. That is crazy to remember. Oh no 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 no! Oh my god! Ah! Ugh, last chance. Jesus. At least Hogan had range as an actor in comparison. Yeah, but even that range wasn't all that great. What's even funnier is they actually re-released the movie in 2012 on DVD. Just something baffling. That was close, yes, I know. Like, I don't think I've dealt with anything that close in this game until her. This fight is mine. Are you sure? I mean, I guess you're wearing more clothing than Murakumo, so I guess that is a win. I lost. No, I can't lose. Not like this. No. Murakumo, there's something you should have done. Something far more important than coming after me. To be fair, what hasn't been re-released on DVD or Blu-ray? There are a couple of things I could think of. A lot of old Nickelodeon shows for starters. Like, even the more popular ones I don't think have gotten really big re-releases on DVD. Night Court after season 2, I think. Spending time with your loved ones. Oh, duh! Excuse me, I don't know why I never thought of that. Stolen or not, you can never get back to the time you've lost, so you have to use the rest as well as you can. Right, you're right. Beating you wouldn't have changed anything. I just wanted to spend more time with Grandpa Kurikage. That was my only wish. Why did I end up like this? Well, honestly, normally it's because if you fight hard enough, your clothes will get torn off, but... You're the winner. There's no point to this fight anymore. Asuka, you're the only one remaining. If you win, Hanzo Academy will be declared the victor. But you all have already won, so what's the point? Yeah, that was not my best performance, but what can you do? On a roll, baby! I gotta remember not to leave my mouse on the screens when we're doing stuff like this. And here we are. Here we are. Time to sweep you out of the way of my grandfather's wish. A world without evil, without conflict, where all good people live together in peace and happiness. So why are you going after the good school? Yumi, let's say you can make that happen. You really think everybody in the world would be happy there? I certainly believe so, yes. Oh, you sweet winter child. Good and evil cannot coexist. They're at constant war, and war breeds sorrow and hatred. Evil has no place in a perfect world. Only good has the right to exist. I don't think so. I think you need both. Asuka, don't you fucking Kingdom Hearts me, you fucking bitch. I will use these fans to freeze you to... Oh, and why is that? Not everyone can be good all the time, even if they want to be. What about them? Well, that cut kind of deep. They have no place in a perfect world. So anyone who doesn't fit into your utopia has to die? That doesn't make any sense. Say it for the people in the back. You're the one not making any sense. I don't understand how you can be against ridding the world of evil. Listen, Yumi, it's not just about good and evil. Light and shadow, good and evil, yin and yang, everything has its counterpart. Do you know why? Is this going to have something to do with balance? My grandpa told me, so there can be balance between them. And I feel the same way. There are so many different people. You going to start picking favorites? Force everyone else just to be like them? No one will be happy that way. My, how rich. The balance between good and evil. Tell me what that balance did for my parents, would you? They were good shinobi, and they both lost their lives doing battle against evil shinobi. Shiki, Minori, Yozakura, and Murakumo lost their parents too, just as I did. The very evil you defend took them all away. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna take a second. I really need to get a drink in. I meant to do it between the last fights, but... Okay. I can never let it happen again. Not to anyone. Oh, and we're here now. Okay. I will stop at nothing to unify the world of Shinobi. Okay, so now I see the whole plan in play. But I still feel like there is a big flaw in all this, Yumi. Alright, have a good night, Dampier. Thank you for joining us this evening. Hope you have a good sleep. For my grandfather's wish, my wish, you have to die. I'm not dying for your wish, Yumi. You're dying for your wish. What? Just fight me already. Not until I master the path of the shinobi. That power of yours. It's time for me to destroy it. Cat fight! Oh, good. We're actually getting into it right now. Oh. See, it's out here in this field because it's more cinematic. I understand now. Oh, not again. I'm not doing the Frozen Today joke twice. Ah, god damn it. Not thrice. Get me out of here, Jesus. God damn it. Isn't that what Ryu fought Sagat? Probably. Ah, damn it. Oh, we're just gonna do it, I guess. Oh, thank God. Come on, transform, transform, transform. I'm not asking you, I am demanding you transform. There we go. Alright, we're just gonna have to cheap our way through this. I am not dealing with any more bullshit. I'm just gonna give him my own bullshit instead. How's that for ya? And you're still alive. God frickin'. No. Alright, well. This is not my favorite mechanic of the game, I'm not gonna lie. Suffer. I mean, I think there's a similar scene in a field like this with Ninja Gaiden. Yeah, that's how I feel. A little more exhausted than I should be. Why? No matter how much I attack, she keeps getting back up. It's like that Chumbawamba song. As long as I have my conviction, the word defeat means nothing to me. I will unify the world of Shinobi. Until then, I cannot lose. Just as I thought, you and me. You know, that's interesting. That is definitely a name she has called Yumi in Peach Beach Splash. This is the first time she's bringing it up, though. And we have an ad break in about 5 minutes. Let's see if we can get through this, shall we? We got that unbending will thingy going on, as always. You're, like, way tougher than me. I totally gave up back there. Not to worry, Shiki. I shall win for all of us. That's a big sis. Minori? Honestly, I don't know what's right anymore. Oh, that is a mood. That is a mood, Yozakura. So, we're leaving it all up to you. Now, use our power! These are ninja art scrolls. Take all our dreams with you. Okay, I think I know where this is going. Putting everything on you, Yumi. Whatever happens, we'll follow you. You've earned that from us. Understood. I'll gladly borrow your power. To repay all that we owe our grandfather. Even if it costs my life. Forbidden technique, cataclysmic force. Yeah, I'm not doing that. What is this? I unseal everything. Anger, sorrow, pleasure, joy. To forge his world. But especially the pleasure. Until we stand united. So much power is coming from Yumi. Oh? Asuka, you cannot be discouraged. Ikaruga? Please take our ninja art scrolls. We've come too far to back down. You lose now and I will kick your ass and make you like it. You can win this battle. Asuka, the guests and students are hurting. Yeah, you think? So please save them. You're the only one who can do it. Help me, Asuka Nobi. You're my only hope. Alright, I'll borrow the power of the scrolls. You know, it's very interesting. It's like, we've completely forgotten about, you know, the power-ups that Asuka and Hamura got last time. You know, the one that turned Hamura's hair red, and Asuka's just came unbound. Just feels like we've forgotten about that. Alright, we've got like 2 minutes before the ad break. I don't know how long we're gonna go with this, but... Although interesting that she is not in her Shinobi garbs anymore. Okay. It's fine, I can do this, Maybe not in a minute and a half, but I can do this. Damn it. Just gonna bullshit my way through the rest of this. Well, as much bullshitting as I can do, but okay. Where are you? Almost missed her completely. Now for the bullshit. 30 seconds. Can I do it? Can I beat her ass in 30 seconds? Short answer, yes, I can. Go me. Go boobies. Alright, ad break now. See you on the other side, guys. Hold on. Can I? Aw, okay. Okay. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna leave it on that. That is a very... It's not as interesting as what, as Burst Renewal, but I think it's got the same vibe. Also, El Guapo. Now, let's see what results. Alright, yeah, I think we're going into, cutscene, so we'll give it a second. Although, again, it's very interesting that the transformation is not the same as it is in Burst Renewal, and, like, future games, I think, even still have it. So, I don't know what's going on there, but, alright, we got, like, 30 seconds left. Tomorrow, I probably get to make Makoto follow me. Oh, good! That's great. That's great! Actually, yeah, well, you don't have, the shopping area to do that in, unfortunately, do you? I hope... I don't know if I'm going to be able to see it before I start my stream, but I am looking forward to seeing what you do. Alright, and I believe... Yeah, we should be back from the ad break now, so let's continue the story. If you're just tuning in, we just beat Yumi's ass, so I think we may be done. No, not yet. I can't give in. Yumi, stop. It's over. You can't fight anymore. I don't care what you think. My grandfather. My grandfather. I want to show him while he's still alive. What? Grandfather, I will build your world for you. I promise. So please don't die, Grandfather. That's it? Oh, I guess not. Feel like I'm gonna have to read this bit. I quickly reach out and catch her in my arms. Yumi, what did you mean? You said you wanted to show him while he's still alive. Let go of me. Yumi pushes me away and stumbles to her feet. Her cold eyes smolder with the embers of her spirit. Grandfather's suffering from a terminal disease. He might not make it through the winter. Her lips quiver as she speaks. Are you sure it's... Like, when do you even know it's winter around here? Because, like, I feel like your school is in such a different area compared to everything else. His condition has grown worse and worse since the start of the year. He is already bedridden. That's why we wanted to show him the world he's been dreaming of. Yumi looks back up at me with tears in her eyes. Her grandfather, who loved her in her parents' place, will die soon. I finally understand why she's so desperate for victory. If I were in her shoes, I don't think I would ever admit defeat. You would never admit defeat anyway, Asuka, so really, who are you to talk? The Shinobi Battle Royale is over now, but we won't burn your school. We shall be keeping an eye out for her. I look forward to seeing the results of that, my dude. It's what the 5 of us decided before the battle began. We confirmed with Master Kiria that declining our prize is not against the rules. Well, if you need us to light a fire, let's make a campfire on the school grounds together. Because holy fuck is it cold out here. I mean, look at how my nipples are under my bra after fighting out here for so long. Why would any of you want to have school out here? A campfire? Yumi seems confused. Well, you see, Yumi, a campfire is something where you take a bunch of logs, a little bit of smaller wooden branches, you have that as tinder, and then you have a shinobi who uses fire to burn it, and, you build a little stone, you'll build like a little stone thing to keep the fire from spreading. Yeah, we'll all gather around it together. It'll be fun! Yumi laughs bitterly, amazement in her eyes. It's the first time I see her smile. A wry smile, but it counts. Okay, I'm gonna go get my friends. Weren't they here for the fight, though? Wait. I look back at her and find her holding a katana. The look in her eyes is still fierce and determined, though she's struggling to stay on her feet. Asuka, you are a good person, but I clearly see that now. But still, I cannot lose. She's not a person who can wield a katana. If we both use katana, I would most likely win. Yeah, I don't know why she's not using those deadly fans of hers. I'm sure Yumi knows that too. But even if she knows it, she fights. She doesn't give up no matter the odds. She's that kind of person. If we keep this up, one of us will die. I don't care. Find life for my grandfather's ambition. Yumi runs towards me with a death wish. I have no other choice but to raise my wakizashi. Our weapons are just about to clash. This could be the end for one of us. But then... a large man appears in front of me, his back turned. Braun Strowman, what are you doing here? A shinobi has placed himself between us. Yumi and I freeze at the same time. We almost cut down the man in the middle. That's enough, Yumi. For such a huge man, his voice is soft and strained. Grandfather. Why? Grandfather. So he's Kurakagi? Kurakagi eases the katana out of her hand. You're such a fool. He rasps the words in a weak little voice, but when he holds her, his grip is like iron. Oh, I see. So this is like that thing I've been hearing about with death, where it's like, you have like a really big burst of energy, and then you kaput. I see big tears stream down from Yumi's eyes. Kurakagi was bedridden. That's what Yumi said. He must have used all his strength to be here for her, again, right before he collapses. To be here for all members of Gessen Academy.
Asuka.
Well done, Asuka. My grandpa taps my shoulder lightly. Leave the rest to me. Grandpa stares at Kurakagi and Yumi with clear eyes. When Grandpa calls him, he turns around slowly. His face is pale with countless scars. It's the face of a shinobi who has been far too much death. Seen far too much death. There we go. Hanzo. Kurakagi, it seems you won the bet. Hearing Grandpa's words, Kurakagi looks a bit surprised. So should you, Asuka. What's this about a bet? There is a world where only good exists. Look in your arms. Grandpa points at Yumi, still in Kurakagi's embrace. A single tear winds its way over Kurakagi's scars. For him, Yumi and her sisters are alike, shining brightly, with no shadow. Looking at Yumi, Kurakagi, and Grandpa, I realize the battle is truly over now. By the way, you think Hamura and the others are alright? Right after I ask that, someone slaps me hard in the back. It's Katsuragi, isn't it? Who do you think you're talking to? There's no way I'd ever lose. Oh, okay. You kind of surprised me there, Hamura. I turn around fast and see Hamura, scarred all over, but smiling. But are they a light over at the Frankenstein place? Oh, boy. Boy, that really just brings us back to the whole Frankenstein talk we had a couple of weeks ago. Actually, there was one thing I did forget to mention about that, because, like, it kind of tied in my whole monster fucker thing I was going with before I had to deal with that big xenomorph-looking ass thing. There is a movie that is called Lady Frankenstein that is basically just like, I'm pretty sure that the Lady Frankenstein in the movie wanted to make a monster just so she could romance it. Long way to go for a Rocky Horror reference. It really was. It really was. We rolled right over them, and we're all safe and sound. Oh, I'm sure we'll find out the truth in another story. And with that out of the way, how about that showdown? As soon as she finishes saying that, she raises her katana. Which one? She looks ready to fight right now. What? Wait a second. Not a chance. We just finished the fight of our lives. Let's at least take a bath first. You know, that actually is a good point. I'm pretty sure out in this area there has to be a ton of wonderful hot springs. I would love to go to a Japanese hot spring one of these days. Just need to save up for that trip. She thinks it over, then puts away all her swords. Well, I could stand to wash off all this sweat, but... Hamura jabs her finger at my face. My friends are coming with me. Why not? Let's all take a bath together. Hamura raises her arm, signaling to the others. Her friends wave back in the distance and come toward us. Looking closely, I see my friends running with them too. The more people you take a bath with, the more fun it gets. So that's what we're calling it now, huh? Just fun. Sure. Speaking of monster fuckers, one of these days I have to look up the sprites for Darkstalkers because Dimitri in that game basically Rule 63's every male character on the roster. Oh, really? I've never heard of that before. That is an interesting thing. That is... Huh. Here's the only fascinating... Actually, speaking of Darkstalkers, well, maybe I'll get to it once we get to the credits. Hey, Hamura? Do you mind if I invite the Gessen girls to come with us, too? Hamura gives me a double take. Then she starts chuckling and bursts into a laugh. Do whatever you want. 'Cause a shinobi is free. You are shinobi. Yar har fiddly... Oh, wait. That's not shinobi at all, is it? As soon as I hear her answer, I run toward Yumi. Alright, I think we get the gist of this. We're all shinobi. Just the same. Alright, I'm pretty sure that is credits. Yep. Oh, there's the music. Okay. So there... I remember watching years back, somebody did a video about there being a Darkstalkers cartoon. Which I have to admit fascinates me that that was a thing. Not even like an anime. It was like, kind of in that stage where, like, you know, Street Fighter got a cartoon, Mortal Kombat got a cartoon. Like, shows that should not have had kid-oriented cartoons had cartoons. The only thing that I remember about that was learning that Scott McNeil, who did a lot of voices on Beast Wars and pretty much a lot of childhood cartoons, did the voice for a character that was, I don't know, like he was a rock star or something, but apparently he was the only person on that cartoon to be good enough to warrant voice acting that same character in an anime OVA of Darkstalkers. I just find that amusing. His ultimate move, Midnight Bliss, does it every character in every game he was in, starting with Vampire Savior. Interesting. Like, I remember the Darkstalkers cartoon. Aired at the same time as the Sailor Moon English dub by Deke. Ah, that brings back memories. Honestly, it's because of that and because of, oh, who was it that was dubbing, S and Super S at the time? It's because of them that I recognize a lot of the characters as being, not by their Japanese names, but by their English names. It's very hard to let go of that, if you ask me. Because, Amy is Amy. That really doesn't matter too much. But then you got Mina, Minako, another Makoto, who is Lita. Which is funny enough, the first Lita I ever was aware of. So anytime I heard Lita in WWE very early on, Sailor Jupiter was the first one I associated with that. Yes, Scott McNeil was also in the Ninja Turtles Next Mutations as Bonesaw. Dude stole the show. Well, yeah, because he was the only one that actually had a face. So, he kind of had to chew on the scenery a lot. Not to mention, what was his name? Gary something. He voiced, Optimus Primal on Beast Wars. He had the unfortunate role of Silverback, who was, a mobster who was also a gorilla. Not even because of, mutation or anything, it just was. Which is... oh my god, Next Mutation was a mistake. How Saban was able to get the rights to that. Not only get the rights to that, but apparently that is, the only thing from the Ninja Turtles franchise they own, because Eastman and Laird didn't want to have anything to do with it when they sold the property off to Nickelodeon. And it's was it really worth it? Somebody must think so. Righteous poopage? Who puts that as a credit? 2016. My god, this only came out 10 years ago? That can't be right. Because when did Peach Beach Splash come out? That had to have been 2016, 2017 maybe? Maybe I'm thinking I don't know. How long has my my Twitch been around for? Because that is when I started playing Peach Beach Splash. Okay. Alright, let's see. Alright, completed the story of the Hanzo National Academy. Yes, we did. Alright, so what happens now, I wonder? I know we still have the girl's heart stuff to go through, but... Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to end it here. Just give me 1 second. Gonna switch it over. Oh, okay. There we go. Alright. So let's just get to the chit-chat for a little bit. Getting back to Dimitri, in Capcom Fighting Evolution, if Midnight Bliss is done to Hauser, which is a fucking T-Rex, they are transformed into a Japanese schoolgirl with his head untouched, except for a smidge of red lipstick at the front of his muzzle. Huh. That is something. I mean, to be fair, I guess at least the face has changed. It kind of reminds me of that one, there's an anime that is all the boys are just beasts, but the girls are just girls, but with animal ears, and it's that feels so uncreative. Compare that to something like Beastars, which, gives everybody the furry treatment. Be braver, Japan. You are getting there. You are so close to getting there. Anyway. Rather, DOA developers don't have righteous boobage in their credits. Jackpot! Stop posting links. What are you on about, Nightbot? All he did was shout. Let it all out. These are the things I could do without. Come on! I'm talking to you, Nightbot. Brother. Okay, well, that's basically going to do it for tonight. Not going to touch on the game again for a little bit because I want to do something next week. Which does bring me up to my next point. So as usual, like I said, same Fizzer time, same Fizzer channel is going to be different for the next month and a half. We're not going to start the streams until 9:30 at the earliest, 10 at the latest. But we're still going to do some kind of streaming for a while. That being said, though, posted a wiki link so you can see what I was talking about. I'll DM it to you on Blue Sky. Yeah, that would probably be better. That's probably the problem. Like, Blue Sky, or Nightbot, I think, just is programmed to avoid links and everything else. So, that might have been the issue here. But yeah. So, what I'm planning to do to continue the No Nut November subathon is, other than Persona 5 Royal, we're still going on with that tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. I'm gonna try Akiba's Strip. I had plans to try My Side or Me Side or however it's pronounced, but I did my research. I knew it was a horror game already, but I thought, oh, it can't be that bad in the horror. And then I see, like, the main character and what she turns into later on in the game, and it's like, yeah, no, I don't want that. Like, listen, I was the same kid who was afraid of that one episode of Darkwing Duck for way too long, where Quackerjack's Banana Man gets possessed by a freaky looking clown thing that is somehow freakier than Quackerjack. Like a Pennywise kind of duck. Not fun. At the very least, I'm going to try Akiba's Strip. I meant to play it before, so this seems like as good an opportunity as any to try it, see how that goes. But yeah, so next week, Friday and Saturday, however, we're going to do Akiba's Strip on Wednesday and Thursday, see how that goes. But Friday and Saturday is going to be fun. Yeah, I know, that was an interesting episode to watch growing up. I don't think it helped that Launchpad was really building up the horror of that creepy-ass thing. But yeah, like I was saying, Friday and Saturday night, I actually Akiba's Strip. Oh, you have played it before. Oh, you have it. Alright. Well, maybe me playing it'll be a good opportunity for you to see if it's worth it or not. Honestly, depending on... Well, I mean, you usually... Like, I usually, like, end the streams before you do, so... That may not be... We'll see. We'll see. I'm getting ahead of myself. I am thinking too far into advance. I'm playing, like, a 28D chess where that doesn't exist. Yeah, I've been meaning to play it, so this is a good opportunity to try it. Friday and Saturday night, however... We're going back to Sonicomi. Because you know what? That game has 18 endings. I am going to do my damnedest to get through another one next week. So, this ought to be something. I actually found a guide that explains how the endings work, how you can get the endings. So, I hope that we can actually do something more than the freaking Middle East ending where Sonico ends up as a nurse. And for some reason, there's a cemetery with a Metallica sign out there. That was weird. That was like a fever dream, which didn't help that I was doing that at like 12:30 in the morning. Whew. Alright, I think I'm done. Oh, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for being here. If you enjoyed this, please follow and subscribe. Every little bit helps us out, especially in the midst of this subathon, this month-long subathon. And remember, 10 subscribers will get us a watch-along of the Zack Snyder cut of Justice League. Alright. And yes, let me start looking into raids, because I really should have been doing that by now. See who's up. Who's up, who's about. Okay, that seems interesting. Oh boy, okay. Yeah, so actually, the funny thing, I have actually played Akiba's Strip, but in the worst way possible, because, like, I was doing something where it was like, the main character, you know what, I might show it, maybe I will, maybe I won't, we'll see, but I don't want to completely spoil it, because it is an interesting starting point. That being said, though, yeah, I guess nobody is playing Senran Kagura games tonight. So yeah, we'll go into that. Thank you guys again for watching, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow night for Persona 5 Royal. Not the same Fizzer time, 8 p.m. Eastern, but the same Fizzer channel. Good night. Oh, and Fred, before I leave the stream, I completely forgot. Thank you for the raid. I don't know how I forgot to thank you again for the raid, but there we go. Thank you. And again, good night, everybody.